Do you, as a parent, sometimes go to the supermarket and you are shopping, and your children keep insisting on buying the most unnecessary things, the sweets, the chocolates, the biscuits, everything that is probably not healthy, toys that they probably don't need, already have, books that they will probably not read, comic books that have the pictures, but they will probably lose interest in reading them. Maybe you could do this. It could help your children, one, to learn how to handle money, two, to know how to make decisions, three, to know how to take responsibility for the financial decisions that they make, because these three skills are lacking among our people. So when you're doing your weekly shopping, maybe withdraw the money that you actually use for your weekly shopping and give to your child. Any child above 5 years will be able to do this task. Draw the money in cash so that they see and touch the money, not a card, cash. Then give them this money and tell them that this week, everything that we are going to buy will be for us to partake in the house, for food and sustenance for us for this week. And you give them the money and tell them you are responsible for picking what we will cook. You will be surprised. They will first take the sweet things that they have always desired, the chocolates, everything that they desire. And even if they make the unnecessary things you think are useless, just allow them to do that. And purpose for the next 2 or 3 days that everything that they've bought is what you will eat. If they don't buy bread, they don't eat bread. If they don't buy potatoes, you don't cook potatoes. If they don't buy tomatoes, you don't use tomatoes. If all they buy is sweets and biscuits, let them eat for 2 days, just that. After the third day, we will realize, oh, one lesson that they will learn, that money is actually running out. Second lesson that they will learn is all these things actually cost money. There is money that you give and it goes and you do not get it back. You get goods, and if they are not going to meet your utility, they are going to waste your money. A lesson in careful spending. Three, they're going to realize that all that glitters is not gold. After 2 days of eating biscuits, they will realize I need to eat real food. That is a lesson that not all shiny things are actually good for you. Three, they will learn how to be responsible because you gave them the responsibility to decide what you should buy. And they are now accountable when things are going haywire. They did not buy vegetables, they did not buy fruits, so there is no vegetables, there is no fruits. They did not buy potatoes, so there is no stew to eat back at home. They did not buy bread, so there is no bread. They probably bought some unnecessary things, but they are now taking responsibility for these things. Start teaching your children about how to use money, how to handle money, how to purchase the right items, how to take responsibility once you have purchased the things, whether they are the right things or the wrong things. And in association with this lesson, teach them that somebody has to put the time and effort to give them the money to buy these things. So Papa had to work, Mama had to work. People had to put money together to be able to buy these things. And now they learn the value of time in the creation of time, of money. That somebody has to put the time and effort to create this money. And a lot of us as parents, unfortunately, insulate our children from learning this reality of where money comes from, of using the money wisely, of making decisions about money, realizing your mistakes, learning from your mistakes, and being able to do the right things moving forward. Now, the second week or the second time they really have to buy shopping, because I can assure you, if you gave money for them for a week for the first time, they will probably buy things that are necessary, and the second day you will need to buy new things. So this time, go with them to buy these new things. You will realize that the decisions that they are making will be a lot better. They will consult more with you and ask, do I buy this? Do I buy this? They will no longer run to the biscuits and the sweets that they always pester you to buy, because they are learning about money, the value of money, buying things that are going to create utility and value for them, and things that are going to create value for everyone. They will learn to use money more wisely. So the second time they will buy things, they will still buy the sweets and all the other things, but they will buy a little bit more necessary things. They will start asking the right questions about money. And this is your opportunity to talk even more about money. About people sometimes do not have money to buy certain things. Either they used money unwisely, like they did, or they did not work hard to be able to get that money, so they do not have a job or they did not have an opportunity to create money. So they know the value of work and business and time in the creation of money. Then three, they learn that jobs are not just jobs. They're jobs that will pay a little bit more higher for the time and jobs that are going to pay a little bit lower for the time. So they also learn that there are certain skills that are very well paid. There are certain jobs that are well paid. There are certain businesses that create more money. And that is why there's somebody who has a lot more money to allow them to make some mistakes and still be okay. But there are people who will struggle if they make a mistake with the little money that they have. They learn these lessons, and that is how you start the lesson on financials with your young children. Do not shy away from helping them handle money, learn from money. By the time they are doing their fourth shopping, I can tell you, they'll start shopping like you, because they will realize we are not having food. We are not having the real food. We are not buying meat because we bought sweets. We are not buying this. We are not doing this because money will run out. And if I buy these things, I will not buy what is important. This is how you teach your children about money, about spending, about earning, about thinking through your financial decisions and making the right decisions. And the sooner they learn about money, the sooner they will not make those mistakes that everyone makes in their financial journey. Think about it. If they learn this lesson at 5, 6, 7, how